Well, greetings and hello there, everybody, all of my little noochlings across the galaxy, far and wide and near and far, and there and here, and hither and yon. We are on week 27 weeks of spending $100 a week. We're going to do this for a year to see what happens, track the spending, see what's going on. So far, we've unlocked 4 Galactic Legends. We're looking at Jar Jar. We're just spending like a crazy maniacs. We'll look at the last couple weeks here. Actually, I bought 3 of those Jawa scavenger packs. I know that I got 15 Zetas out of one of them, which is a big deal. Out of the other one, since they charge you, $50 now for a shot at 40, with anyway, probably 10 to 15. And I got 150 of the green signal Datas, and I can't remember what the last one is, but it was a nice little Jawa scavenger pack adventure for me. And as far as everything else, it was normal crystals. And then I'm a little bit over right now. I'm a little bit beyond. I'm at 27 weeks. I'm at $2,763 spent so far. So I'm going to pull back this week a little bit and probably just buy my Kyratex and my Relic Cargo Pack that I buy on Mondays. And maybe that's all. Maybe just $20 this week just to kind of chill out a little bit and let it sit. But I was out of crystals last week, so I had to spend that. So I got the 12,000 crystals, so we're gonna take it a little bit easy this week. The big question on everybody's mind right now is, will I be able to unlock Jar Jar Binks on day 1? And the answer is I'm really just not sure yet. I don't know. I've got my Boss Nash charge. He's almost 6 stars. Captain Tarpals it was nearly 6 stars. I feel like I missed a day in there, or maybe 2. I don't know. I might have blown that, but Actually, I'm going to look back and I'd probably purchase an extra pack or 2 for Boss Nass. But regardless, they're close to 6 stars. Will I be able to do them day 1? And the answer is, I don't know, but I'm kind of leaning toward no. And why is that? Well, the reason is that, and I think, Captain Tarpals is gone now. So they released Boss Nass and Captain Tarpals 2 weeks apart. And so that would mean we're gonna get our Bombardier and our Gungan. What was the other one? It was a Bombardier, right? It was a Gungan Bombardier and whatever the other one is. I can't remember what it was. Maybe. Oh, it was a Phalanx. Yeah, the Bombardier and the Phalanx will be over the next couple of weeks. So if we're looking at that, the cadence, it's really really fast. And I don't know, does Jar Jar come out 2 weeks after that or a month after that? I just don't think I'm going to be able to build these guys to 7 stars because they're not even in shipments yet. And they're not going to be in shipments for a minute. So I guess Boss Naz is in shipments, so I can get shards of him right now. But I'm kind of lacking the crystal power at the moment. So basically, what I'm saying is this: I think I'd have to spend more than $100 a week to unlock Jar Jar on day 1, and I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna vary off that course. To me, that is maximum spending for my account. I do think that it is impacting me, and it's impactful to me that I still have a newer-ish roster. If I was in an end game state where I had most things unlocked, I think at $100 a week, I could spend, the $200 or $300 to do this and get them unlocked and make it happen and be no worse the wear as, with my $100 a week average spending. But I got so many other things I want to work on. If we look at my roster right now, so let's go back in there for one moment. And so if I did Boss Nass, I need what do I need? 10. I need 112 more shards. So 8 into 112 goes 15 times. 15 times. So I had to do this 15 times. If I did that 15 times, 10 times is 6,000. That's going to be like 10,000 crystals. So 10,000 crystals gets Boss Nass. I can do that 4 times over the next month and a half or less. So 10,000 crystals times 4, that's 40,000 crystals. And plus I'm spending more crystals and cash on the packs to get them this way. So it's more like 60,000 crystals over the next month and a half just to get these guys to 7 stars. That's 6 weeks, 60,000 crystals, $100. $100 is getting me, I should have done this math beforehand, but I didn't. $100 get me 16,000. I think I could do this. I think I could do this. I could put... I can hold off on other stuff, and I need to save all of my Zetas and Omicrons. And I'm working on Padme and Darsign, and I did actually finish this week. I finished a couple of important characters for what I'm doing. I finished Darth Nihilus, which was an important one to get onto my Traya team. And I also, an important one that I've been missing out on for a while, I relicked Moff Gideon, and I got his Zeta on him. And my Gidme was not functional because I didn't have him relicked. Actually, because I didn't have this Zeta adding protection. So now I've got a Gidme team, although my Padme is gear 12, but... You know, it is what it is. We'll function within what we got. So, the real question becomes, will I have a shot at these packs here on the Phalanx and the Bombardier before Jar Jar comes out? And I think I'm deciding right in this moment right here. That we're going to make a run at it. So, I'm going to invest... I don't know if this is smart or not. This is probably really dumb. But you know what? Sometimes you got to do dumb things. I don't know why. I don't know why, but sometimes you sometimes you do dumb things, sometimes you get... So, I'm all in. I'm all in on Jar Jar. That's it. We're done. I'm going to invest all my crystal income to unlock these characters here going forward. If I have to invest some extra money, then I'll go on a stall for a couple weeks. We're going to get Jar Jar. I'm going to be hoarding up my gear. I'll be hoarding my Zetas. I'll be saving everything I've got. I don't know if I'll probably have to hold off on these daily deals. Right now, it's not a daily deal I would do anyway, but they've had a bunch of Zetas in these daily deals lately, so I've got all my Zetas on a bunch of characters. A bunch of Zetas I was lacking. I'm pretty much mostly up to date on my Zetas, so I'll be hoarding all my Zetas. Do I have any Omicrons right now? I do have some Omicrons available. Where's a character that I can click to check Omicrons? Who's got... Zori's got an Omicron here. So when I go to Omicrons on Zori, we'll go to this level here. Can I go to level 8? Yeah, I've got 72 Omicrons, so that's enough for 3 Omicrons on the Jar Jar team. Once we get the whole team out there, I'll hold off to see. I'll probably have 4 by the time I get to the end of it. So, all in on Jar Jar. I guess that's the message. It's probably going to cost me a little bit of extra stuff, but you know what? I just want the Gungan. Misa want Jar Jar. I've been talking about it for too long, so we're all in. We're full throttle. We're full speed ahead for Jar Jar at this point. It's probably going to be the next 4 to 6, well, probably the next 6 weeks to 8 weeks of our farming. We'll be focused on getting Jar Jar on the roster. We're going to make this happen. It'll delay a bunch of other stuff. Right now, then, we'll just use all these characters to get extra gear, and we're going to be hoarding up gear. I'll be saving up all of my gear, all my Zetas, all my stuff over the next few weeks. I do need another Zeta on Commander Ahsoka, though. I need to get this Force Leap done so she will instantly defeat a target ally. So I'll have to think about that, maybe. But Zetas are, they're hard to come by these days. So there's your update, and that's what's going on. I don't have much else to update on this right now. I'm trying to farm for gas and Darth Revan in the background right now. I'm just kind of moving forward on my roster. And then once we get all that done, it's straight into Jabba the Hutt. So probably what we're looking at right now is I will continue farming shards for Shakti, Juhani, Bastila, HK-47. I've been farming signal data for Sith Marauder. How's my signal data looking these days? Let's take a look at that, because I want to make sure I've got enough. I mean, I've got a lot of signal data. Is that enough for 4 characters to take them all the way to the end? 40 times 7 times 5, 40 times 5, 2... Probably not. So I'll probably go back into farming more signal data now and just hoarding gear. So, hey guys, it's not going to be a super exciting round of updates for the next few weeks while I go ahead and get all in on Jar Jar, because I'll just be saving up gear, and I will be adding an ultimate here to Jedi Master Luke. And that right now I'm farming both on Rey and Kylo. So I will keep farming these characters to have them ready for Darth Revan and Gas, so that when I get done with all of my Jar Jar and Jabba the Hutt farming, it'll be Darth Revan and Gas on the roster. That'll lead me to Darth Malak, and we'll round it out that way. We'll get another Galactic Legend along the way. There'll be another Lightspeed bundle in another couple of months. So a lot of great things coming on this roster on the Lightspeed account, but right now it's just all in for Jar Jar. And I realize that Queen Amidala is going to be there, but I'm not a guy that can max out Conquest. I haven't done it in a long time, but all in for Jar Jar, full speed ahead. Diesen Bulma, Zint. Well, I just combined a Gungan English with German there. I don't know. We're going to get Jar Jar. So that's a decision. You watch me make it live, doing the math in my head. That's probably really bad math. I'm going to get Jar Jar on this roster on day one. We'll unlock him. We'll have some fun. We'll do some testing. Hey, everybody. Hey, that's all I got. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Of course, always remember, Nooch Too Good.